the encouragement you need in the songs you love.
Grow your faith each day with His Radio Mornings.
But it is the first, I believe, of 2025. So what do you believe? Get on the My HISRadio app, go to the open mic, and start your sentence with I believe as we go around the room. Ninja.
I believe I'm going to get the house organized tomorrow.
Woohoo! All right, Jake.
I believe I will get plenty of sleep.
I didn't know what that was coming. Okay, Ben, what do you believe?
I believe it's going to be a good Friday, a good weekend, and a good 2025.
Okay, I like that, putting that out there. I believe I'm finally going to get together with my best friend and celebrate Christmas. We haven't seen each other in like 3 weeks, so it's going to happen. What do you believe? Get on the My HISRadio app, use the open mic, and start your sentence with I believe.
I believe my people will be very happy with the cinnamon rolls from the bakery I just bought for breakfast starting out the new year.
I believe this world needs Jesus. Whew, Lord, we need Jesus. But y'all have a blessed Friday.
I'm really in the mood for some snow cream. So I believe it's going to snow.
I believe that they are going to find that baby girl that they're looking for. She's going to be unharmed.
And the good news is your belief, honestly, it happened. They found the baby girl.
They did?
There was an Amber Alert, in case you didn't know, in case you didn't get the notification. There was an Amber Alert in South Carolina about a little 1-year-old girl. And yes, they found her, and she is safe.
I believe that my son is going to have a blessed 4th birthday today, and that God is going to do some marvelous things in him throughout the year.
I believe my wife Lily is going to knock homeschooling out of the park today. She is starting homeschooling with her daughter, and she has everything she needs to do it with. I believe in her, Jesus believes in her, and she's going to do a great thing.
I believe that my daughter and I are going to have a great time thrift shopping tomorrow. She's visiting in town for 4 days, and I've had a wonderful visit with her. God is good.
I believe this year I'm going to work less and spend more time with family.
Hi, my name is Violet, and I believe it will snow. And I hope it will.
Well, Violet, we hope the same thing. We believe it's going to snow.
Snow! Where's the why when you want to build a snowman?
This is what living out your faith sounds like.
Welcome to His Radio Mornings.
Taco Bell now got chicken nuggies.
Really?
Chicken nuggets at the Taco Bell.
When I think Taco Bell, I don't think chicken nuggets.
I don't either. And there's some of these fast food restaurants, like you'll go through and you can literally get a hamburger, chicken tenders, a taco. Like I don't. What are we doing here? I know. So I haven't tried them. Would you try them, Ninja?
I would. I'm a fan of chicken nuggets. I would choose nuggets over like the burger, the sandwich. So I feel like I would try it to want to compare to the other places' chicken nuggets.
But when you go to Taco Bell, I feel like you're in the mood for something specific. Unless, now we'll say this, if you have kids kind of like Ninja that prefer the chicken nuggets over everything. One of our boys was like that.
Mm-hmm.
He either, when we went to like a Mexican restaurant, it was either chicken nuggets or just cheese.
Mac and cheese.
Well, no.
Just the cheese?
Just the white cheese.
He would just
the
drink
queso.
the queso.
Like pretty much.
Stick the fingers in it.
I mean, that was it. He did not want anything else. And it literally took a long time for him to grow kind of out of that. He always wanted. So, Jake, Ben, what about chicken nuggets at Taco Bell?
I'll try any chicken nugget once, so there's that.
I second that.
Okay, they were having a discussion about a chicken sandwich earlier, and there seemed to be passion behind both of their opinions.
I mean, I just like fresh chicken. So if it's like freezer chicken that like, I don't want to call it any names. But, you know,
let's not do that.
There's certain types of chicken, you know what I'm talking about. They're different. So I just prefer fresher.
And then, Jake, you liked this other place that has a newer chicken sandwich because it reminded you of another place.
Yeah, I mean, if it's done well, I agree with what Ben said, but I think if it's done well, then if it's banging, it's banging.
Okay, so would you go to Taco Bell for your chicken nuggets?
Oh yeah, I second what Ben said. I try any chicken nugget once, but I hope they're good because they look kind of good.
You know, the picture does look super crispy, and if I'm gonna have a nugget, I want it super crispy. But also, they have Bell sauce. I don't know what Bell sauce is. I like. Is it a honey mustard kinda, or is it more?
See, they missing out. They just need to do salsa.
Chicken nuggets in salsa?
Yes.
No.
You can dip anything in salsa.
No.
Like you just
Really,
pour it
chocolate,
right on top of
chocolate cake?
Well, not dessert.
You said anything.
Brian texted. He said the nuggets are good, but a little costly for the size of them. But he says that Bell sauce is real good.
Well, what is the Bell sauce, Brian? Like, what is it made? Is it sriracha? Is it cilantro?
Is it a new sauce, or do they have?
I don't know.
Or has that always been the thing?
I've never heard of Bell sauce, so I have no idea.
Because they have the what are their sauces? It's like the
Hot fire, mild.
Yeah.
Here's how I know that. When I go to Taco Bell, if the husband or the kids, you know, it used to be the husband all the time.
Mm-hmm.
He would say, okay, will you stop by Taco Bell and pick us up something? Okay, make sure to get hot and fire. I need a lot of hot and fire.
Hot and fire.
And And then I'm like, could I have a lot of hot and fire? Like, that's such a relative term. A lot of hot and fire. So anyway, we're talking nuggets, and then somehow we get on banana pudding.
The tangents.
How did that even happen? And the fact, we started talking about plantains. That's what it was, because we do love some plantains.
But still, how do you go from chicken nugget to plantain?
Well, I think because we were talking about, if you like Mexican food, then, have you had?
Then you like chicken nuggets.
And it just sort of morphed. But how do you go plantains to Southern banana pudding? And we started talking about the fact that none of us, well, Ninja, you didn't weigh in.
I love banana pudding.
You like the bananas in it.
I love it, yes.
And see, me, Jake, Ben, we're like, the banana's a little mushy.
When it comes to food, I don't have a problem with texture. If it tastes good, I'll eat it.
I know. So Jake doesn't like bananas at all.
No, I don't like the entire being of banana.
The smell, the texture,
Color.
the flavor. And then Ben, you're okay with bananas, but banana pudding.
Yeah, it's got to be in the right lane. Like you put bananas on a PB&J, it hits.
Oh, you have to have the J though.
Yeah.
Because if not, it's a when you try to chew, it's just. That's why you have to put the mayo with the banana.
You got that top. You got that roof of the mouth ham sandwich.
Yeah, you got to go in with both of your fingers and scrape it. Yeah.
His Radio Mornings, weekdays on His Radio.
There's going to be a Bluey movie.
Yeah, it's coming. It looks like sometime in 2027.
Yeah, so a few years from now, which will be perfect because Ollie will be 3.
That would be, but if you have toddlers now, will they age out of Bluey?
I don't think you can ever age out of Bluey.
See, I don't think so either. I like to watch Bluey. I don't agree with everything, right, that's in it, and make the conscious decision not to watch some of it.
But it's cute.
But yeah, it is super cute. I love it. Mm-hmm. And I love the relationship, honestly, between the family.
They're really close, and they work out their problems and their situations, and they learn from it.
And the thing is, if we could all work out our problems in that 20 minutes, how awesome would that be?
Honestly.
The encouragement you need.
With His Radio Mornings.
So there is a nursing home, right? Mm-hmm. A facility that is simulating the sun because it's helping some of their patients, their residents.
Yeah, and it's really neat. It makes sense because when it gets darker earlier, it messes with my mood. It messes with my outlook. So it makes sense that this memory care facility would want to simulate the sun and the environment for the people they care for. And they say that it seems to be helping them adjust better, help with their memory even, and just have a better experience.
Well, the sun is so good for you in so many ways. Like you said, like Ninja said, with the mood. There's also something, and I don't know what you label this. I wouldn't call it a disorder or anything like that. But my daughter, who's a nurse, talks about sundowning. And so when the sun goes down, sometimes, especially, I guess, the older generation or someone that is dealing with Alzheimer's, that kind of thing, it changes their characteristics, I guess you would say.
That happened to me postpartum.
Did it really? So when the sun went down, you
got sad.
It was like more sad, or you were fine during the day?
Yeah.
And
that's when the baby blues popped up, when the sun went down.
Wow. Okay, so I thought it was basically only for the elderly that this would happen. I didn't realize it had something to do with postpartum as well.
I don't know if that's like the scientific thing.
Sure.
I just know I noticed it. It was like clockwork. It was weird.
Oh, my goodness. So did you find yourself, you wanted to, when you sat in the sun, it got better? Or here's my question. Can you store up? Can you store up the sun? Like if, you go outside and you're in the sun all day, wear a hat, sunscreen. But does that help you store it up and then it's not as bad?
Maybe. I know when people stayed with me, it helped. Having other people around.
I can see that.
If Dusty wasn't napping.
Yeah. To sort of talk to you.
Right.
And help you out of that funk a little bit.
So the sunshine in the sky and the sunshine in our hearts.
Aww.
This is what living out your faith sounds like.
Welcome to His Radio Mornings.
The Christmas decorations, I was looking on the way into work this morning, and there's still quite a few up.
It makes me happy.
It does. It does your heart good.
Yes.
And I know that some people will leave their lights up until Epiphany.
That's the 6th, I think.
I think that's right,
Yeah.
which is Monday. So are you going to take them down this weekend? Are you going to wait till next weekend? Why do you leave yours up? There's one Christmas decoration that is still left at my house. I can't think of anything else, but it's in our bathroom. But it's more of a winter kind of a look.
Winter.
Yeah, instead of completely just Christmas. Do you have anything still up, Ninja?
Everything.
Do you really?
Yeah, because
good.
I haven't had a chance to put it up yet. My plan is to do that tomorrow, mainly because I just want to get the house organized. All the Christmas boxes are everywhere, and I'm like, everything needs to be put up. Going crazy.
Well, yeah, because as much as you love it, at some point you're just like, okay, I have to do this. Luckily, while I was at work, I think it was Monday, my husband Joey was at home. He was off for the first part of the week. When I got home, it was like, everything's clean. Everything's gone, except for the outside lights, and then he took care of that on Tuesday.
Yeah. Oh, that's nice. You got to decorate, and he gets to clean up.
The way it always should be.
The encouragement you need.
With His Radio Mornings.
The Scratcher Girls.
The Scratcher Girls?
They're professional back scratchers.
That's so weird.
Yeah, that's a career choice I didn't think would be an option, but hey, we're being innovative.
Are we?
Like, they are. You know how much they get paid?
How much?
It's $130 an hour.
To scratch your back?
Yeah.
Your back would be hamburger meat by the end of it.
Well, you know those the head scratchers that are like these pronged things?
Yes.
With the
I
soft
love those
edges.
things. Yeah.
I mean, if it's an hour of that, it'll put me right to sleep.
I don't know. First of all, I have a hard time, and I do like a massage every now and then, like to actually pay somebody. But I mean, it's so maybe once a year, if that often.
Yeah.
That to me is kind of worth it every now and then. You know, for a birthday gift I get or something like that. But for back scratching, usually when you want your back scratched, I remember like my mom. You know, oh, that was the best. Or when my mom would like scratch my face, you know, very lightly, just kind of rub your face.
Yeah.
And put you to sleep. But I don't know.
Maybe that's what it is.
But it's not good. To me, it's not as good unless it's your mom, your spouse.
Yeah.
You know, or has Ollie, your baby, ever like, well, I guess not. He's not old enough. But when Jesse, my grandbaby, plays with my hair.
Oh, no, he does do the scratchies.
Yeah.
And I don't know what it is with baby fingernails and being like little razors.
Like little puppy teeth.
Yes.
They just cut you.
Like all over my face. I feel like I'm scratched up from the cat, but it's the baby.
It's the baby. Okay, so where are these girls? Are they in like New York?
I would assume so for prices like that.
This is what living out your faith sounds like.
Welcome to His Radio Mornings.
When you go through a store line, there's always the impulse buys that are right there.
Ooh.
And especially the candy, and you've got the kids, and Ninja will learn this in the next couple of years, that the babies, they become like octopus.
I have a hard time keeping my arms to myself in that part, so I can only imagine.
Well, and now they've added other things. So before it was just, I think, candy, right? The candy, the gum, the mints, the things to entice the babies.
Right.
But now there's like chapstick and Burt's Bees.
Gift cards.
And right. And so you're like, well, I could use another tube of chapstick, or hair scrunchies. Okay.
Hand sanitizer.
Yes, and it's those things that you didn't go into the store looking for. You went in for batteries, and you end up with $187 in your cart. And so Ninja is laying down some shopping rules.
Yes, it's called the $1 shopping rule, and it's not just buying things for $1, but the idea is that when you go to the store, you buy an item, you think, okay, how many times am I actually going to use this? You take that and divide that between how much it costs for it, and if it's like $1 or less, then most likely it's worth the money.
Worth the money. Okay, so let's say the chapstick, was it $1.50? Maybe.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're going to use that more than 1.5 times.
Right.
Unless you leave it in your car and it melts. That's kind of on us. But, I don't know, what's something else that might be hanging there? Well, okay, the candy bar. They're like $2 now.
Oh, true. And you can only use that once.
However, it will stick with you possibly for years to come.
The encouragement you need.
With His Radio Mornings.
Well, it's time to start planning for Christmas.
Wow. And why? And why?
Well, to start saving up.
Well,
right now is the perfect time.
It is. What I've done, I haven't saved for Christmas, but I have already purchased a couple of gifts for this next year.
Right.
Because I've seen things that are 75% off.
Yes, those after Christmas sales, that's my kind of saving for Christmas. This one girl, though, I saw a video. Her saving for Christmas is after Christmas, she goes into the dumpster and gets what people got rid of and what stores have gotten rid of. And if it still looks good, that's what she uses for the next year.
I personally don't have a problem with dumpster diving when it's like that, but I don't know, depending on maybe your city, your county, your state, whatever it may be, if it's legal to do those things. Now,
okay. I didn't know there was a legal thing with that.
I think there is. So there used to be a children's shop in the town where we lived. And I was probably 8 or 10 years old. And my mom and a group of girls would dumpster dive behind this place. I mean, they had toys, they had clothing, and it was all brand new. Some of it's like still in packaging.
Wow.
And they would get these things. If they couldn't use it, they would sell it, that kind of thing. And my mom was just trying to supplement
right.
The income at the house and, and also provide for us as well. So I think that's why I have no issue with it at all.
Yeah, like if they gonna get rid of it and you can use it, might as well.
And I don't understand why stores don't donate those things.
Yeah, maybe they don't want to deal with it or...
But I mean,
who knows?
If you're donating, you could probably call different stores or like thrift shops, that kind of thing, and they would come pick it up. If Goodwill or a Miracle Hill or one of those types of places got a call, it said, okay, we have 4,000 bottles of body wash. You can have it if you just come pick it up. I feel like they'd be right on the road.
I would think so.
But that may be, I don't think that's against the law. It might be against company policy.
True.
His Radio Mornings, weekdays on His Radio.
If you got a new air fryer for Christmas and it's one of those that's connected to an app, watch out.
Be careful because people could be spying on you because they can log into it. They can hack into the app, which can therefore hack into your device. So it will not be good.
I mean, Okay, it's serious. I shouldn't be laughing, but all I can think is you're watching me look into my air fryer.
You really must have nothing better to do.
Right? Right. Now, they are saying they can grab some information from the conversations that we have.
And if they can hack into an app, they can hack into your phone.
Yes, and all the things. But, I try to take it lower and just, like, who is sitting there watching me? Is the salmon done? I don't know. Is the salmon done? Try it. Is it?
Can they talk through it and be like, I don't think you cooked that long enough?
If you could do that. No, that I might be. But don't tell me my tater tots are too crispy. I like them that way.